Her students knew her as Christina. Her fans know her as Taffy. Well, now Christina has lost her job as an elementary school teacher. She says because she was unfairly targeted for being Taffy. Tim Maestas is on special assignment tonight with the story of one person who has two very different personas.
This story isn't over for me, that's for sure.
The makeup, the fancy nails, Christina Craycraft hasn't always looked like this.
I had about $10,000 worth of plastic surgery.
Christina identifies herself as transsexual. For the last several years, she taught music and choir classes at this Santa Fe school, a job that gained her a stack of letters of recommendation.
When was your last day teaching?
December 15th.
Christina tells us she has always worked at Gonzales Elementary School as a woman, and she says it was never an issue until late last year when a group of parents started talking about her after-school activities.
Every teacher has a right to privacy.
After school, Christina Craycraft would often become Taffy Shalimar, a drag show performer at a Santa Fe lounge with a whole different look from what her students ever saw at school.
Huge wigs, 2 sets of eyelashes.
It was a side job that got the attention of one parent who then took her concerns to the school principal.
I don't know the specifics of her complaint, but it was that I was a showgirl and that I had videos performing on YouTube.
Take a look for yourself. Some of the videos show Christina as Taffy Shalimar showing off on stage. She's wearing a G-string and pasties, but it's still too much for us to show. Christina says it's really no big deal, and it's something she never thought her students would ever see.
There's no reason for them to know. Just because there's a reason for them not to know what I do does not necessarily make what I do wrong either.
You're wearing pasties.
At some points, yeah. Not all the time, but yeah. I think that this is a women's rights issue, as a trans rights issue.
Is there anything you can comment on? I'm waiting on a call back from the school district.
It'll be the school district.
Gonzales School Principal Michael Lee wouldn't comment. Santa Fe School Superintendent Bobby Gutierrez wouldn't say much either, telling News 13 the district resolved a dispute with Christina Craycraft by settlement agreement, and the parties may not publicly disclose the details of the settlement agreement. In a letter dated last December, the superintendent notified Craycraft she'd been placed on leave to investigate off and on-duty conduct that has drawn parent complaints.
I genuinely feel like the district didn't know what to do.
Christina can't discuss the details of the settlement agreement either, but she says she was forced to resign. Now she's ready to move out of state.
You're going to teach again?
It's likely.
You're going to dance in shows?
Of course.
Tim Maestas, KRQE News 13.
Christina told us it was not her, but her show producer who posted those videos on YouTube. At her request, the videos were taken off, but they are still pretty easy to find.